folks. This is Grandma again. And this is my podcast where, although I'm a grandma, it's called Granny Blues. And I welcome everybody. I want you to know everybody is welcome. But Grandma, everybody's welcome at Grandma's house, right? Now, there may be people who are on the other side, and that's cool. Please look around. That's fine. And there may be a lot of people who voted and are sorry they voted the way they did. And that's great. We welcome you. We're all part of a community. We're all a healthy society right now. And let's keep it that way. Let's talk kindly to each other. I will always give you an action plan. So today, what I've got is, talk about people speaking kindly and respectfully and so on. You know, Brian Glenn, he's a lucky guy who scored Marjorie Taylor Greene, although she's doing some weird stuff lately. Don't know what to say, but still not a Brian Glenn fan. He's the guy during that cringeworthy Zelensky meeting in the White House. He's the guy who said, "Don't you even own a suit?" What a condescending babe. Yeah. So, anyways, here is what Brian Glenn has to say about women. And this is a video. I am going to attach the video down below. I'll put the link down below. But this is actually what Brian Glenn said about woke women. We are the ugliest women he knows. We have hairy legs, hairy armpits. We dress like we're homeless. My God, we're going to have to step up our game if we want to snag a stud like Brian Glenn. But back in my world of reality, I don't take lessons from Brian Glenn. But I wanted to see what he's thinking about how the MAGA women dress. So what I went out and did is, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but I got this pretty inexpensive. It's a week supply of makeup that the GOP women, I believe this is what they use. So I'm going to give you a couple options here as far as what Brian Glenn says we should be wearing, and another way we can be fashionable and still be cool, right? So first, he suggests we dress like the MAGA women. So anyways, I bought this makeup kit. I bought the cheap one, a 1-week supply, because I don't want to blow them money and give them money. This is called GOP Goop. First of all, the kit comes with lipstick, like the GOP women use. Don't worry, it comes with a free applicator for your lipstick, which I thought that's kind of cool. And then what do we have here in the kit? Oh, yeah, we have the GOP foundation. 1-week supply there. Comes by the gallon. I think that's pretty convenient. It also comes with a mascara brush. Now, it didn't come with the tar, but it comes with the mascara brush. You get those eyes, right? You get those eyes looking good. But the best thing about this is at the end of the day, you flip over the mascara brush and it has this end. So at the end of the night, you can just wipe off the slop and you're ready for the next day. Now that's the GOP solution, and please remember, makeup is for women only, and Pete Hegseth, but so that's what they want us to do. I have another way of showing fashionability. T-shirts. I wear T-shirts that are not shy. I wear them in public all the time. Now, I will tell you, I don't wear T-shirts that are like obnoxious in your face, like you guys are losers or anything like that. But I just make a point that I am walking through my life in a T-shirt that shows that I appreciate democracy. Here are some of the T-shirts I have, some of my favorites. Many I have bought from Etsy, ETSY. You can go on Etsy and buy t-shirts. They're not expensive. I have never been disappointed. They're well made. They come fast. And you just look up pro-democracy t-shirts. This one says, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. I'm proud to wear that in public. Next we have, I have to say, I'm a big fan of German history. I've read it my whole life. I'm German. My family has stories from Germany from World War II that were pretty scary. I really respect German history. It's something I've read my whole life. This is my favorite. It says, if you ever wondered what you would have done in 1930s Germany, you're doing it right now. Yes, you are. We are the resistance. Somehow, over the last couple of months, we turned into enemies of the state. They don't like grannies who paint. Oh, I don't know. Anyways, my No Kings tank top, Adam Mockler. I buy most of my t-shirts, well, 50-50. I buy half of them on Etsy, and I buy half of them, like, for example, the Adam Mockler site. I like to support other podcasters. Adam Mockler is a favorite. And what I will be doing, I'm actually wearing, no lie, Brian Tyler Cohen. I like to buy their shirts. Number one, they're cool. They let people know, not in an offensive way, not in a in your face threatening way, but they just let them know I'm not going to let your BS, ruin my life. So these are things I like to wear in the store. Let people know there are more of us than them. The other day I was driving and this lady had on her car, No Kings. And I was next to her and I had this Adam Mockler button that said No Kings on it. We had stopped at a light next to each other and I'm waving. I'm like, it was really cool. And I see that a lot. We have to let them know that there are so many more of us. And we don't have to wear masks either. Another one I really like. I got this from Etsy. And you can't tell right now because I have worn and worn and worn the heck out of this shirt. But when it was new, and for quite a while after that, it just looks like flowers and leaves. But if you look really close in the leaves, before I had really worn this shirt out, it says, fuck Trump. In a really different color green. And you'll notice it. All the flower fonts. Fuck Trump. I just love this shirt. Anyway, that was another Etsy purchase. And this one, I made my own. Canada, never 51. They want stylish. We'll show them stylish. And in future broadcasts, I want to show you guys different podcasters that I really appreciate, such as Tennessee Brando, Brian Tyler Cohen, of course, Midas Touch, Luke Beasley, all these people. I'll be introducing these people in future programs. But for today, I want you to make an important choice. Women, and Pete Hexa, are you going to wear makeup? And that's how you're going to, really be a good MAGA person? Or are you going to be an intelligent human being, part of a healthy society, who can freely wear t-shirts saying, I don't like what the government is doing? Yeah, I'll go with the t-shirts. Thank you very much. And another podcast will be coming up, and it'll be about the importance of using phones. Phones are so important. What you can do with the phone, it's going to be your most important tool in this battle, this fight for democracy. Thanks again for joining me, and I appreciate it. And get those t-shirts and wear them proudly. Little warning, I don't necessarily wear them in a restaurant where I think somebody's going to spit my food. I'll be honest. Let's be real. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.